Hi, this is Steve Hill with AIQ Systems, and today is Friday, June the 26th, 2020. I've updated the data on the Dow Jones Industrial Average Market that we have within our Trading Expert Pro. If you're not familiar with our markets, what we do is we do the price action of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and we combine that together with the breadth data off of the New York Stock Exchange. Both those sources of information together allow us to generate expert ratings on the market itself that take into account the price action and what the breadth is doing. So for example, this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average chart through 626. On the right hand side here I have a large number of indicators in my control panel, but some specific ones to our markets, like the Advanced Decline Oscillator, Advanced Decline Line, Advanced Decline Indicator, all based upon the advances and decliners on the New York Stock Exchange. Yes, and we also have the high-low indicator based on stocks making new highs versus new lows on the New York Stock Exchange. So first off, we'll go back and look at some of the expert ratings that we reviewed in a previous iteration on this market timing. Before we do that, we're going to add our confirming indicator. The phase indicator is the indicator we use to confirm an expert rating on the market itself. If the phase indicator turns in the direction of the rating, then we consider it a confirmed expert rating. If that doesn't happen within 2 or 3 days of the expert rating, then the expert rating is discounted. So here's the phase indicator underneath the price chart of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I put the cursor back in the middle of March, which is the last time we did some analysis in here. And I'm going to click the ER button here. This will allow me to go to the most recent expert ratings. So in our previous sessions we looked at the 98 up. That's a very high expert rating, and it only goes to the significant expert ratings. And there's a rule button over here, ER, that tells me the different rules that are fired. There are a lot more rules than this, but these are the more significant ones. So remember, this rating was back in March the 24th, right down the bottom there of the market. So things like the 21-day stochastic has advanced and crossed the 20% line, and the price phase indicator is also increasing. In this weekly downtrending market, this is taken as a strong bullish signal, suggesting an increase in prices. So those are rules that are fired to generate this high expert rating to the upside. The price phase indicator has changed direction, or is going up, has turned up, and so that's considered a good expert rating to the upside. Let's have a look at next expert rating. We had a down rating of 99, and this occurred on April the 1st. As you can see, the price phase kept on going up, so this was not considered a confirmed rating, so we wouldn't have been pursuing that. So going forward, here we are in May 13th. We had another down rating. This was 199. Price indicator was already negative and actually turned back up. So again, this was not considered a confirmed expert rating on that particular day. The next expert rating is a 99.1. Now in this instance, as you can see here, the price phase itself was at negative 17. The previous day it was at negative 68, and the previous day before that negative 56. So it's actually turned up on the day of the rating. So it's changed direction on the day the expert rating was fired. That's a confirmed expert rating. Price action began to move up from there. So that 99 up on May the 18th fired these rules. So for example, the Advanced Decline Oscillator has turned positive when the up-down volume oscillator and the exponentially smoothed Advanced Decline line are already positive. In this market, this is viewed as a bullish signal that could precede an upward price movement. We'll click forward to the next high expert rating, and this one was a 0-100 on June the 11th. And again, in this case, we looked to see if there was a price phase turned down to confirm this, and in fact it did. So back here, the price phase was going up, and then on the day of the rating, it actually turned down. So that's a confirmed rating to the downside on 6/11. Continuing forward, 624, there was another rating to the downside, although we're still basically in the downside rating from earlier. This one kind of confirms that we're still in a downtrend. Yes, although in this case there was no change in direction of the phase indicator itself, we are still under the sell signal from earlier. That's where we are at the moment in the marketplace. This is Steve here with AIQ Systems. You want to find out what we do, just go to aiqsystems.com and check us out. Have a great evening.